Good afternoon, everyone. This is Brother Lloyd, also known as 287. And to those who are keeping the Sabbath today, Shabbat Shalom. Today I'm going to do actually a couple of videos, but I wanted to do this one because it's going to be a relatively short video. I always say that, but it ends up being several minutes. But it's about David. Now, we were listening to a song, my family and I were listening to a song last night, and in the song it mentioned that David had 5 stones. And we all know from Scripture that David slew the giant Goliath with the first stone. So the narrator in the song, and actually it included a video, he asked children, he said, well, why did David have 4 more stones? And one of the children said, because David had brothers. And so that prompted me today to find out once again more about his brothers. Now, I had previously known that David slew Goliath's brothers because they were also giants. They were all Philistines, and they were from a town called Gath. Now, this prompted me to research it again to find out how he actually slew them. So, on my journey, I found out a couple of things. First, go with me to 1 Samuel 17:40. 1 Samuel 17:40. 1 Samuel 17:40 reads, "And he took his staff in his hand and chose 5 smooth stones out of the brook, and put them in a shepherd's bag, which he had, even in a scrip. And his sling was in his hand, and he drew near to the Philistine. And the Philistine came and drew near unto David, and the man that bare the shield went before him." Then verse 42 says, And when the Philistine looked about, he saw David, he disdained him, for he was but a youth, and ruddy, and of a fair countenance. If we go down, verse 46, David says to him, he says, "This day will the Lord deliver thee into mine hand, and I will smite thee, and take thine head from thee, and I will give the carcass of the hosts of the Philistines this day unto the fowls of the air, and to the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that there is God in Israel." So we go from there, we'll skip down a few verses, and we'll go to verse 50. And it reads, it says, "So David prevailed over the Philistine with a sling and a stone, and smote the Philistine and slew him. But there was no sword in the hand of David." So we know David took Goliath's own sword and beheaded him. Now, in 2 Samuel 21, remember Gath was the town that Goliath and his family was from.